Hey guys, it's me Danny from Guinea Pig Channel 568, and I am your special guest this week on the Furry Frenzy collab channel. If you haven't heard of my channel, I try to make videos every Saturday. Sometimes they get delayed. I have two guinea pigs named Marty and Sam and a lot of other pets. This is their cage behind me. It is ginormous, and I made it all of myself. There'll be a link in the description to my channel, but today I am showing you how to make this DIY boredom breaker right here. And my guinea pigs really seem to like these kind of boredom breakers because they have a lot of different pieces to it. It has pine cones, shredders, seagrass, and wood chews, and I like them because they're easy to hang up. So yeah, I'm going to show you how to make this today. And to make this, you will need a few things. The first one being this metal kind of kebab stick. You can find them at really any pet store. You will also need some pine cones. I picked mine from my backyard and I cooked them at 250 degrees for 15 minutes just to make sure there are no bugs. You will also be needing one seagrass twist. They usually come in a pack of 10. They're pretty common, so you'll probably be able to find them at your local pet store. The next thing you will need is a shredder toy. These are meant for birds. The one I have is a natural one. It's just made out of long strand grass. You will also be needing some wood chews that have a hole drilled in the center. You can either make these yourself or buy them at the pet store. You will also be needing some scissors. You will need an 1/8 inch drill bit, and you will also need a hand drill. So the first step to make your toy would be to take some of the shredder and cut a few pieces about, I'd say, 2 inches long. Once you have your pieces cut, you will need to poke some holes in them like this, and to poke the holes you can just use the metal kebab. Once you have the holes in your shredder done, you move on to the pine cones, and these are a little tricky to drill a hole in because you need to drill the hole directly through the center. As you can see, I have already done. It's pretty simple. You just line up the drill bit with the tip of the bottom of the pine cone. This one is done with a larger drill bit, and this one is done with the 1/8 inch drill bit. I told you to use the 1/8 inch drill bit because it works better as it has a more snug fit to the metal kebab stick. Once you have poked your holes in your shredders and drilled your holes in your pine cone, it's time to take apart the seagrass twist, and this is a very fun part. So you just grab it by both ends and you twist it the opposite way that the little like twirls are going.
You just keep spinning it, and it will eventually come apart. So you just have to spin it so you can get your fingers in between, and then it's kind of tricky. You have to just pull it. Oops, sometimes it breaks, and you have to just pull it apart like that, kind of.
Okay, so then you don't want to use that crummy mess. You want to use these long pieces because, as you can see, now they will come apart, which is what you want. You want them to be long, kind of like bumpy twig kind of things. And now it's time for assembly. So take your kebab stick, undo the little thing at the bottom. The first thing you're going to want to do is put on a shredder, okay? And then after a shredder, you can put on a wood hole chew. If you buy them with the holes in them, you don't have to do anything. But I'm assuming most of you will buy them, so I'm not going to show how to make these. And then take a pine cone, and where's the hole? Okay, there it is. And find the hole, and then slide on the metal rod. See, this is the one drilled with the 1/8 inch drill bit hole, and it has a much tighter fit than this one because this one has a bigger hole and it kind of just wobbles around. This one does not. This one just spins. After you put on the pine cone, time for another shredder. After the shredder, put on the wood piece. After the wood piece, put on the pine cone. Then after the pine cone, we put on another shredder, and then at the very bottom, again, we put on another shredder. So there's 2 at the bottom, 1 at the top, 1 in the middle. And then you will take the little end piece. I have seemed to lost my, oh no, there it is. Okay, you take the little end piece and you just screw it on here. And now it is not done, but it is almost done. Now you will take your little pieces of seagrass twirl sticks and just whoa, that one kind of disappeared, and kind of push them into the pine cone like pieces, I guess you could call them. Just like this. And they don't really have to be on there all that tight, as long as when you hold it like this, they stay on. And now it is ready to hang in your guinea pig's cage.